So I'm doing this little short video because this week, so it's Thursday today, and this week I've spoke to a couple of our students. Actually, one being a friend that I've known for a long time who's been in, had a salon for a long time. And a few people are working like really long hours, so starting honestly like 7:30 in the morning till 10 at night, because it's in the run up to Christmas. They're like, oh, I just need to do it, and I'm working really hard, but kind of hating it at the same time. And I'm like, I'm in a position today where I don't want to do anything that doesn't make me happy. I only want to do the stuff that sets my soul on fire, and I think I say that quite often. So if you are in that position where you're like, oh my god, you feel like you're just either working and not making the money that you want to make, or you're working and doing things that you don't really want to do, this is December and this is the time to be, you know, I know you're already probably booked out for the rest of the year up till Christmas and things, but this is your time now, and the time that you're going to take off, which I hope that you're at least taking some time off, to think about next year. What do you want it to be like? You know, like, what is the treatments? Is there treatments that you don't really like to do? Because I just don't do anything that I don't want to do. So if it's treatments that are on my price list, then I'm like, I don't want to do the kind of low value treatments, and I certainly don't want to do the things that I don't love. So I think it's really important that you only do the things you love. If you're working from 7:30 till 10 o'clock and you're still not making an income that you want to be making, I mean, that is a long ass day. But if you're then working the hours, or you're working every day of the week, so you're not even having any you time, then I think it's really important that you look at that and think, right, what, you need time to yourself. Like Kerry and I were talking about this the other day, because I know she'd spoke to somebody as well who's like, I don't even have time to go for a walk on my own. You know, I think you need that headspace. You really do need that headspace. If you're flat out back to back, it's time that you maybe look at your pricing as well. So take off the things, the treatments that you don't want to do. Also, it's at that stage that the things you don't want to do, then you can price really highly, so that actually if you do need to do it, to start with. So for example, nails, if you're back to back with nails and you're wanting to start maybe doing some other treatments like permanent makeup and things like that, I'm not saying to you that you need to just chuck the nails straight away. That's your bread and butter just now, but you need to have some kind of game plan as to how you're going to start not doing as many nails and start focusing on the high ticket stuff, like maybe permanent brows or maybe dermaplaning. I'm just kind of throwing out examples here, like stuff that is going to pull you in more money with less time. So what you could do is, for your nail clients, if you're rammed with them, you need to crank your prices up so that you're doing less people but for the same amount of money, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's just a wee thing that I've been thinking about this week after chatting to some people, and I know that Kerry had spoke to some people who were going through the same thing. So if it's you, we're self-employed, it's up to us what hours we work. So, you know, my time is precious with my little one or my family or friends, and even just to get a walk in, go to the gym, like everything's scheduled, and I want to have that time, and my time is precious and I don't give it up easily. And my time is precious when I'm working as well, so I want to give the best treatments but also make the most amount of money for my time that I'm working. So yeah, just a little food for thought on this lovely Thursday.